Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 22 of the Reggina Race. If you're at this point and you haven't watched episode 21, probably 2019 as well, you probably want to watch those three, especially episode 21 as well, like in the last episode. Throughout all the technical difficulties, there are three really good episodes. It does highlight what happened in the save and where we are right now, and will not spoil anything being on the finances screen. So you obviously go through. I will just say this, we're not in the Champions League. Don't worry, it's just showing us this. If you can work out from there why it's showing us this, then, well, you're quite switched on. If not, go back and watch those episodes and come watch this one here. But that is your warning. Today is the day. Serie A at home. First time in a long time at the Resti Granillo, and we have Juventus to welcome it in. We have played one game in the Serie A. We'll get to that. We've made transfers. We still got, we got no money really to make transfers. We could maybe ask for some budget if we really wanted to, but I don't think we were going to let that go. But, pretty much transfer window done. We've made some signings. There's probably some names that you're going, oh, who's this and who's that? We'll show you, that is for sure. Anyhow, there's been some transfer dealings. What we will do is go through our fixtures, though, through pre-season. We played quite well. We did lose to Verona, but we played, quite weak inside. We did win the Italian Cup against Avellino in a game. We absolutely dominated him. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And then we lost to Sassuolo, what was an absolute cracking game. Wish I actually put this on the YouTube, to be honest. Both sides missing about 4 clear-cut chances each. We conceded late doors to a Kevin Lasagna goal. That was quite well built up from Sassuolo. But before that, we had an effort, a couple efforts from Finney off the bench. And I think Jonathan had a chance to put us ahead. And then in the dining embers of the game too, Finney had a 1v1 against the keeper, who the keeper somehow got a hand on as Finney smacked it, one touch and bang, and the keeper got a fingertip onto the post and saved them all 3 points. Did the goalkeeper there for Sassuolo. It was a crazy game of football. A game that was quite happy with the goal away and to play quite well and not be overly outclassed. So I actually think for the season that avoiding relegation is definitely possible. But that's what's happened so far. But you're not here for that. You're here for the transfers, and you're here for the Juventus game. As you can see, we spent 4.5 mil. When has we been able to do that? It's just so good to have money. But we're obviously going to look here at the people that have gone out. First thing I'm going to say is we brought in Ed Francis. I thought Brexit means that we couldn't sign English players because they're non-European. It then came up in his scouting report that we could sign him. So I was like, oh yeah, not a problem. We'll sign him as we just grab a tissue. Unfortunately for us though, Brexit, non-EU. So we loaned him straight out to Blackburn. That's fine. That's the first one you'll see as he's back there and there. We will go back to that and see who we have brought in. Danilo was the one that went out for the most amount of money. Just look, he's a leading Serie C, Serie B player at best. Look, we haven't brought in a right back, which is the problem. We haven't found one of quality. And then we sold Zach Muscat on as well. Just good money as well. It also allowed for a couple more transfers. We've loaned out Eduardo Thomason to get first team football, our youth prospect there, and Oscar's been loaned out as well. Our coaches really rate him. And then there's a few others that have been loaned out with future options, like Zonta's got a future fee on him as well, and so does Quinton DeBab, and hopefully we can get in there, but we're not here for that. We're here for the transfers. First one that was on a free was Francesco Finney. Finney, our backup striker there, looking quite good with a lot of potential. Great pace, great finishing. Just look at him as a poacher and just go, yep. And if he grows, he could be quite the player. If that first touch gets up to 13, if concentration gets to 11, if composure gets to 15, and the physicals keep growing, not a problem. He's also currently being tutored at the moment by Gabriele Moncini. He's got that 18 determination and a lot of trying to beat the offside trap and knock ball past the opponent. Something that, someone else could be quite good as well. Ability to sign and ability to register players is a different thing. So HBG saying, yes, you're good at signing players, but the ability to sign players that you can register, different kettle of fish. Probably for us as well. We did screw the pooch with the Ed Francis result there. He's been rubbing that in ever since he jumped on the stream. The next player we're going to go through, I'm going to go in player importance. What we're going to do is Carlos Hernandez. Now, Carlos Hernandez came in before we bought Leston, who's our other centre-back. And we actually found another centre-back that would have been good enough. We couldn't have brought him because we brought in Carlos Hernandez. We don't mind that. Carlos Hernandez, though, comes at the 30-year-old, right? Has got a lot of experience playing in and around Spain's second division. And so what? And teams that are obviously all right, like Oviedo, obviously one of the bigger teams, Eibar as well. There we are. He just looks like a very good ball-playing defender and is very good for the level. Just mentally solid, fit, technically very good, great passing as well, decent vision, great work rate too at centre-back. Didn't have the best of games out against the Swallow. Our coach has rated him as a decent centre-back. As you can see, Leston there's another one that is there, and he is our one of our better players here. If we actually go to our club screen, well, who's our key player? Apparently Leston, there we are. So we are going to show you Leston, but in a second. Our next one that we are going to go to there, which I think is the next important, is Aioli, nicknamed Aioli because this is his name. Cyprian Aoyani. Aioli just made the most sense. Name that gets commonly done for me, Damiano Aloi. You know, you get the Aioli instead of Aloi. And a lot of my Australian friends do that to me. My soccer club that I play out there. But we obviously want to go back to Aioli there. He cost us the most at 2 mil, right? He had a 2 mil release fee. I just think as a centre defensive midfielder, he's absolutely dynamite. We loaned back in Ludi, but I'm pretty sure everybody knew that was happening as well. Well suited Syria and can improve a massive amount in the future with a crazy amount of potential at 20. Determination needs to go up, obviously, but we can't tutor him because he's obviously a key player. But, we do have quite a determined squad, so expect that to go up. He just physically looks pretty good for the level apart from his jumping reach, but great passing, great tackling, great work rate, can play anchor man for sure, and he looks absolutely amazing. Can play halfback too. Could have been nicknamed Crisp. Sad. Doubt it highly. Anyhow, the next one in terms of importance, though, is either Jonathan or Leston. I'm going to go with Jonathan. Jonathan did score. This is Jonathan. What a player was Jonathan. 20 determination, just like, oh my days. I'm playing him as a poacher because I think he's a better poacher than an advanced forward. The 10 passing is not too bad. The 10 work rate, he will probably grow into a very good advanced forward, but Gabriel Mancini plays that role. I don't want to play 2 advanced forwards. He looked quite good. The 15 acceleration, the pace is not bad. He's got good balance. Apparently he doesn't have much jumping reach, but can score a header when it does fall into his head without needing to jump. He's already basically as good as Mancini and with great potential, already playing for Ecuador at 19. What a player. Cost us, 1.5 mil release fee. There was a player that we tried to sign that we couldn't get on a free, but we will go through that maybe another time. If you're on stream, you would have seen how many people we tried to sign and couldn't sign because of financial reasons. The squad we could have had could have been absolutely unreal. But Leston is the key player, and Leston for 300k is an absolute steal. We either could have chose Leston, another centre defensive midfielder, had an unreal centre midfield pairing, and his name was Milos. We could have chosen another centre-back at 17 from Serbia that would not have come to 18. It would have been quite a player with a lot of potential, but wasn't Leston. Leston at 19 has 27 caps for South Africa and a goal. And you just go, oh my days. And then you just continue to look at him, right? 13, 13, 14. That's all going to grow at 19 for sure. But look at that. Determination, leadership, positioning, jumping reach, strength. Unbelievable at 6'4". If you then look at him as a ball-playing defender, he's actually got 10 passing, 10 vision as well. So if those go up to 11, all of a sudden he can be a ball-playing defender. And the mentals on him is unreal. And in this controlled system, a ball-playing defender is not a bad player. Leston, I think, could be a potential future captain for the club as well. I really do rate Leston, and Leston is one of the deals we have made. But that's enough of me talking. You're here to watch me play against Juve, and here we are. We are going to get into the Juventus game. Off we go. Look, we have been having technical difficulties lately in the stream. We have fixed them. I'm 99.9% sure this is going to load in. But what you're going to do is we're just going to cut the episode there so we don't have to re-record this. So if it does crash on us, we can come back in, just press record and go back into the Juve game. So we're going to just cut this now here, YouTube, and then instantly cut straight back to us submitting the team, and off we go. There we are. So there we go, just that slight little cut. Now we're going to find out if the game does crash or not. Kuketi in goals, Monica, we got Leston there with Carlos Hernandez, Alberto Aioli, Serge, David M. Ludi, obviously there. Looks absolutely unreal, does Ludi. He can play box-to-box midfielder fairly well if you look at him too. Obviously, apart from his finishing, everything else is absolutely unreal. Would love to get him when his contract expires, but I just don't think we ever will. I think Ludi will end up playing for AC Milan. And Jonathan and Mancini up top. The game shouldn't crash. It hasn't crashed ever since we've done the fix. We found out what was wrong with it. If anyone that did watch that stream wanted to know what was wrong, we had dodgy drivers. And having a dodgy graphics driver kept making it cause some DLL file. One of my mods went through. We want to go back and look at that Juve team, but we will do that one in a second. We're going to go and tell them we're the younger dogs, and that suits to the ground. Someone looks switched off. There's a lot more to come from us. They look delighted. Someone looks happy. Ludi does. And we're just going to tell both strikers that we can do that. In terms of opposition instructions, we're just going to go through. We have Szczesny in goal. We know about Szczesny. He's obviously quality goalkeeper. We have Johnny at right back. Matea at centre back, along with Daniele Rugani. Just what players we're up against. Alexandro's playing. Mikel's playing. Rodrigo. Oh my, Rodrigo looks so good. Pjanic is Pjanic. Oh. What a team, right? Federico there playing in that 4-3-3. Douglas Costa, Gonzalo Higuain. In terms of people on the bench, Mosaic Keane, the wonder kid of, one of the best wonder kids you can probably sign. Lewis Mossett is a player that I'm very interested to see here at Juve, the Bournemouth man, the former Bournemouth man. I signed him at Bury last season. Just shows how much a different game is. Alfred Duncan's not a bad player either. Manueli's not too bad, the youngster. Look how good he looks, right? Wowee. Wanted on loan. We could loan him in, the centre-back, if we really needed one. But there we are. That's quite a team. Off we go. Score predictions in the chat. HBG is explaining a cut. Sad. Yeah. Well, we have to explain a cut. You always have to explain a cut. There we go. HBG's has been saying that we've got to get pumped by Juve, and I would be correct, but I would love to see us go out there and play well. I'm going to have faith in the controlled system, as it worked. At the Australia Nilo, it's obviously going to be the old lady Juve in the white and the black, and us in our maroon/red. It has gone more red in previous years. We say this every time. We go into a game, but I reckon in the first 2 years it was very maroon, and now it's gone slightly more red. As we do keep the ball well from kickoff, but that means nothing here. We're going to get into the game. We're just going to wait to see the possession stats and see what happens here. If we can keep above 55% possession, I'll be surprised. He goes in, gets to the byline. The ball gets laid back to Joe Otto. Otto's ball there, headed away by Alberto. Only as far as Pjanic. Looks for Douglas Costa, who blasts wide. 5 minutes in, and we've already seen the first highlight there for Juve. But at the moment, though, keeping the ball quite well. We haven't created a chance, but keeping the ball against the Juve side that is obviously way better than us. So I don't mind this at home. If it stays the same, if this finished 0-0, I'd be over the moon. Here we are. Time's still ticking away here. At the moment, not really a highlight coming along here. 30 minutes played. We're obviously not one for sitting back. And obviously, Juve, though, creating a lot of chances. Every time they seem to get the ball, they've created a chance. But nothing clear cut. But here we go. A free kick. Man on it. I'm getting worried now if we're seeing this highlight. Ball goes to Sandro. He's got a great cross on him. Sandro takes a touch. So we'll look to lay that one on top of the box to Pjanic. Pjanic's ball looking for Mamano. Mamano has still got Sandro out there on that left-hand side. They actually go out this side here to Federico. Federico now on the ball. Still with Federico, his switch of play. Look how well they just keep it, though, Juve, just so effortlessly. Sandro there, the attacking overload there. Costa, good ball in the Pjanic. Pjanic should have missed the one-on-one. He has hit the post, clear at Monica, he does. We ride our luck a little bit there, and still there, 0-0. At the moment. We might actually get into half-time at 0-0. We've created chances too, all of a sudden. Here we go. Would you say we've been out of the game? I wouldn't say we've been out of it. I wouldn't say they've been great. I'm going to tell them I'm pleased, lads. The lads look absolutely delighted. Of course I'm pleased. 0-0 at half-time against Juventus. Not a problem. This does prove that it's a swallow game. Probably should have been on YouTube because that was just end-to-end. What a game of football. But at the moment, we would take a draw against Juve for sure. At the moment, though, time ticking away here. If Juve actually start coming out and trying to play against us, well, they are. But, go a bit more attacking. Maybe we can work something. As the ball is going to be picked up on Carlos Hernandez. And maybe a chance for us to build something from the back. Keeper Coquetti, that's all we ask of you. He does look for Liesto. His ball there finds Thomas Coquetti. I've pronounced that wrong. I've forgotten. I've had a mare. I've forgotten his name, and I can't pronounce his last name. Coquetti on it again. Just keeping the ball here. I do like how he only drops into this deeper role and comes into a back five, sort of. There's a ball down the line. It does look for Jonathan. Jonathan's going to get there. Mancini's in the box. Floated up. Mancini on the header. Szczesny. Wow, what a save, Szczesny. Oh, wow. That's one of the better saves you'll see. Snezzy has clawed that one out of the top corner. As soon as I saw Mancini head that, I was thinking goal. What is that from Szczesny? What a save indeed. Get us back to the cross, please. The ball came over the top there to Jonathan. Jonathan there, it's obviously going to be a bit slow, but we'll just speed it up quickly. There we are. Ball coming into the box now. Slightly slower. Floated in, back post to Mancini. Mancini with a great header. Back across Szczesny. Szczesny leaping like a gazelle. Flicks out. What a save from the keeper. Arrowing into that top corner as you saw on director mode. Probably worth watching on director mode again, to be honest, if we can get it right at the right moment. As you can see the ball coming in, it's probably worth watching again here. As Mancini there, what a save. Look at that, just arrowing across him. What a save that is from Szczesny. Oh, feel robbed. Our first clear-cut chance against Juve at 0-0 could have gone in. Unfortunately for us, it's still 0-0 at 62 minutes. Unfortunately, I would take that too. Alberto on the ball now. Maybe we've got a foothold onto the game. Maybe Juve have been rocked. David M now. Look for Alberto, please. We've got numbers in the box. Swing it in, son. Alberto's ball front post headed away, though. And Alexandra now will start the break, you would imagine. It's a good ball there to Gonzalo Higuain. Higuain now on the ball, looking inside there to Valverde. Valverde on the ball, driving forward. Looks for Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco there, coming off the bench. Monica with a great tackle. Referee says no. I got worried that it was going to be a yellow card. Monica gets back on it, finds Aioli. Aioli there to Leo Huka. I can't pronounce his last name. You got a nickname in his first name for sure. Alberto there on the ball there. Not much on. Can we maybe find a pass inside? Looks for Ludi now. Ludi, his ball finds David M. David M now. It's a poor ball. Higuain now. Higuain there. His ball there. Cleared well wide. Well done, Chesney goes in the chat there from HBG. Lieston, isn't it? Leston. 73 minutes played. In terms of making a change, I feel like Mancini's going to come off, and we're going to give Finney, who's got a little bit more pace, to come in and try and change it. What we are going to do is bring David M on for Ludi. And we're going to get Ludi off. Actually, we're going to keep Ludi on and go into halfback, and we're going to lose Aioli just because he's on the yellow. I don't want to get him sent off. We're going to bring Talussi on as a little bit more as an advanced playmaker, a little bit more aggressive in that role, can drive really well with the ball with his feet. We're going to make a double change. We're not going to change the system. I'm happy with how things are going. We'll obviously take a 0-0 draw. What a save, though, from Chesney. Oh, man, we nearly got 1-0 up against Juve. What a result that would have been. Time ticking away here. Highlight, though. Otto there, finds Gonzalo Higuain. Higuain now on the ball. His ball looking for Carrasco. Carrasco there, he's got numbers everywhere. Ball in back post, Thiago Costa. Good touch, that's a finish, that's a goal. We get hit, not on the break, so to say, but we get hit by some clean passing. Juve deserve that goal. We have created enough. Yet again, I watch this game and go, look, if we're producing this against Juve, we're not going to get relegated, are we? There we are. Good ball in. Finds Yannick Carrasco. Carrasco there. Good ball back post. Costa there. Mariano's not going to miss that one there. 1-0 down. I'm going to obviously change it here. Talussi's coming, and we're going to go into there. We're going to go to that. I don't think there's any point doing that. Three strikers are going to have to come on. We're just going to go for it. Anetti's going to come in there as a target man on attack. And we're just going to look to bypass the midfield, go on overload, pump balls over the top on a more direct roaming from position. And obviously looking just to go. I'm looking for the overlaps fine, actually. And just going on a very fluid system, taking more risks. Off we go. Going to try and find a goal. And off we go. There we are. And there we are. Can we find one late doors here? Time's ticking away here. Doesn't look like it is. Juve just defended well. Juve a good value for the win. Off we go. And there we are. It's probably going to finish 1-0 here. Look, in terms of goal difference, it's probably important. It might keep us up 2 goal difference as well. There we are. We've gone for it there. We've lost 1-0 to Juve. What a game, though. Yet again, you look at that. We haven't dominated possession, but we've kept the ball very well against Juventus. We've created chances against Juventus, a quality Juventus side that's well out of our depth, and we've held our own. So I'm very happy with that. I can't fault their efforts. It was absolutely amazing performance. Kuketti had a good game in goals. Leston's continued his good run. A lot of bookings, though, which I do get worried out. Obviously, bringing Onetti off the bench wasn't obviously great. I can't really fault the boys. I thought they were good value for that. I actually think they were good value for a draw. Chesney's probably cost us there. We're going to save the game. That's going to be the end of the episode. If you're on Twitch, though, don't go anywhere. As always, though, if you're on YouTube, you haven't checked out the Twitch, link in the description below. Go check that out, please. Follow us so you know we're going live. We're obviously currently on our 2-week holidays from work as well, which means that we will be streaming a lot of the Reggina Race every night so far this week. I think we're going to be streaming for sure. We're going to do 7 days. I would imagine, of the Reggina Race, including longer streams on the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, YouTube, and thank you for checking out the episode. There's also links to our Facebook and our Twitter and all that sort of stuff, so you can keep up with all the FM content and all the other stuff that we will be streaming as well. Unlucky for us, but obviously, what can you do? We lose 1-0 to Juve. We're expecting to get spanked. We're probably actually good value for a draw. We didn't get there. We're 0-2 in the league, but wouldn't worry about that just yet. We got Sunderland Arena in 14 days' time, which is going to be a crunch game for us as well. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, and we'll see you next time, YouTube, for another important Serie A game, or maybe a cup game, depending on where we go. And we'll see you soon. And goodbye from now. From Damien, thank you.